What's up, guys? Wood has been in the fucking vacuum chamber resting. Just about to toss it in the oven, bake it. The resin is heat cure, so what that means is it needs heat essentially to cure. We basically put it in the toaster oven at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for more resistant to impact and more resistant to moisture fluctuations and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna run a time lapse while I do that. So here we go.
All right, so just going for a walk, get some fresh air. Everyone kind of needs to just step out, especially on a beautiful day like this. Look at this. In my neighborhood, so I'm just going for a quick walk. So I've been working on a lot of blog posts as well. It's been great. Something that we put to the back burner for a while, but now that I have the time in isolation, it's something I'm doing. And like I told you guys before, the COVID ones, or the ones with the coronavirus and small business, have been doing well. To our surprise, got an email from basically a company that does like surveys and solicits information like for small businesses for different chambers of commerce. So they reached out and they actually asked for permission to reshare that article in their newsletter as a feature, which is dope because it's like the first real tangible, like, I guess, return that we've seen on like SEO, just organic SEO, someone discovering the article, liking it, and now republishing it to a bunch of other businesses in the US. So that was definitely a win for the week. Mowgli is packing up a couple of shipments, one for a customer that bought that 80s watch, another for something we got to return. So I'm gonna go pick that up at a socially responsible distance and drop that off at Chit Chats. Also working on a cool TikTok. Hopefully my cousins and my fiance can get their parts done, please guys. Another thing with this whole quarantine is that it's really giving you a lot of time with your loved ones. So whether that's your fiance or your husband or your kids or your parents. So I think there's always some positive in it because we don't always get that quality time, and now we're kind of forced to do it, and it's not bad. Kind of enjoying it for a little. We're gonna practice some social distancing with Mowgli here. Where's he at? Like, pick up this package. He had to actually pack it up himself. And I'm gonna go drop it off. 6 feet, Mogs, 6 feet.
What's up?
What's up? Here we are. It's Sir Mowgli.
Wow.
How you feeling, bud?
Fantastic.
6 feet?
6 feet?
6 feet.
Bro, I'm only 5'8". You're 5'6" at best.
Mogs had to pack up a couple of shipments. It's not your first time packing, is it?
I've helped you pack before,
Yeah.
But I haven't like just packed.
Done it by
from end to
yourself?
end.
Yeah, so you packed it all up, thank you.
I had a hell of a time getting the tape on the box.
And they are now in my car, and I'm gonna go drop them off at Chit Chats. And that's our day. We did our catch-up call today in person.
Yeah.
And we got an update from Chris.
It's a good day.
Yeah. Hopefully we get these things soon.
Are you zooming?
I am zooming.
What the fuck?
Because you're fasting, bro. You look skinny.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, look at that. You're skinny.
I look the same.
Yeah, right. Look like the real Mowgli now.
Yeah, right. It's 'cause I haven't shaved. You haven't shaved either.
I know I haven't.
So I don't know if you've been following our Instagram story, but we're doing a little collab with Ventana Surfboards. Super dope surfboard company. They do a bunch of custom stuff, material in it. They just did one somewhat recently with a bunch of severed like golf balls and stuff like that. So we got some material from them, and I've been trying to figure out over the last little bit how we can make a watch that exemplifies our brand and their brand in one piece, so it kind of does both brands justice, not just the justice of like the material that they gave us, which is from them, but like also in the watch itself, can you see it and be like, oh, Ventana, and then the details, oh, it's a maker made by Ventana. So I came up with a concept which I'll show you right now, something like that, which is essentially a dissection of their logo which actually looks like it kind of has a little maker tree there. But we're going to essentially make that an actual maker tree on the watch. Um, Take apart the surfboard, just use the top and the bottom, and then keep the markers as is. There's actually exact amount of dots for markers, plus I'll add one here instead of adding the lettering. And this is the wood we're going to use. So they sent us a piece of wood from the Western Flyer, which is a super old fishing boat, has a lot of sick history. If you Google the Western Flyer, you'll get lost in information. I think there's like a 45-minute documentary on YouTube or something, but yeah, really cool block there. This one is actually a piece of wood from a park bench at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, so that'll be pretty cool. We just stabilized all these, so they're pretty solid. We got a piece of redwood. It's got nice and heavy. And then we have a white oak, piece of white oak from a winery. If you smell it, it still smells like red wine. So that's pretty cool. Looking forward to this one. There's actually, here is like a little bit of, I believe, where the red wine would have been sitting. There? Yeah, through here. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna try and capture that hopefully in the watch. Next week, hopefully you'll see that concept kind of come together and reflected in each of those blocks. But yeah, until then, have a great week, guys. Hope you guys are all safe, healthy, and we'll talk soon.